On behalf of the team, this is just amazing to witness. You have created this. This is your moment to make sure that we all enjoy it together. Have a beautiful day. Let's go Arsenal! And now the moment you've been waiting for! The Premier League Trophy! Hush my child, and don't cry. No, hush my
Hello guys, this is Thierry. Listen, I'll be honest, yesterday it did hurt. Really. You know, we were waiting for the first one. It will come, you gotta believe. But the season was outstanding. Come on guys. Wear your colors proudly today and enjoy the parade. See you soon. We will be back.
Hearing all the players individually being announced onto the bus as we speak. There's Martin Ødegaard holding the Premier League trophy. The one they've been waiting so long to get their hands on. There's not going to be an official trophy lift here with the fans, but they'll have that trophy on the bus. They'll be holding it aloft throughout the parade right now. And the players probably feel a bit jaded, a bit tired, but no doubt the energy of almost 1 million fans on the streets of North London.
These people have been waiting for so long for this. 6, 7, 8 hours, but 22 years for these Arsenal fans to see the Premier League trophy being paraded through North London. And this is the moment on Seven Sisters Road as the trophy comes along. And at the same time, a massive tifo goes up on the building opposite us. It's that these streets are our own tifo. It was unveiled at the North London Derby win at Emirates Stadium earlier this season, inspired by the lyrics from Louis Dunford's The Angel. Quite an incredible sight and a huge roar as that went up opposite us here in Finsbury Park. And that will be the sight that these Arsenal players see as they continue their journey across North London. You can hear the sound. I can smell the red smoke that is absolutely everywhere here in Finsbury Park. The DJ bus is coming, which will shortly be followed by the Premier League champions of this season. Of course, that disappointment from last night lingers, but try telling that to these supporters, hundreds of thousands of them, who are out here in Finsbury Park today. The DJ bus is here, and here are the Premier League champions. Declan Rice right at the front of that bus with the rest of the team. We got the Premier League trophy. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Let's see if we can get away from them. We got Bukayo Saka. Listen to that noise as the team go past. Bukayo gives us the signal. And we got the photos. Gabriel Martinelli in there. Ben White at the back. As North London Forever rings out around the streets of Finsbury Park as the support coaches go past. Fantastic stuff here. It's what they've waited for. We got confetti cannons going off. We've got Alessia Russo at the front of the ladies' bus. Chloe Kelly as well. Michelle Achiman involved. And at the back, a bus here that features Louis Dunford, who of course sung that famous song that rings out around Emirates Stadium, North London Forever. The fourth coach full of Arsenal's community champions, and Louis Dunford is one of those. And Gunnersaurus, of course, he's getting involved in the party here. What an incredible sight, what an incredible noise as well as the bus parade continues, and that incredible tifo is strong on that building as well. The Arsenal, these streets are our own. Absolutely brilliant stuff. James, Gary, pick up the next leg of the journey.
Yeah, Lewis, we're seeing the pictures still, the Tifo. It's a lot better than the first one they unveiled at the Emirates Stadium with just the cannon on it. They upped their Tifo game, did Arsenal. That is very impressive. And it's interesting with the words, Gary, underneath, these streets are our own. Lewis was talking about Louis Dunford, the song, North London Forever, which actually I have to say, if you look at my social media, you'll see Paul Merson singing all the lyrics to that song. He loves it so much. He did it last night at our event. But that was something that Mikel Arteta implemented. It was something that Mikel Arteta said he wants to change. He wants to bring a song to Arsenal. He said he scouted around. They listened to so many different songs from different artists and trying to get the right feel because he wanted to change the culture, the atmosphere within the walls of the Emirates Stadium. And that song has been a key part of that, hasn't it?
It's these little changes, these little fine tweaks that Mikel Arteta makes, which is sometimes from people outside the club, maybe sometimes occasionally from a few people inside the club, gets criticised for. Moving back the walls of the tunnels so the players, and the opposition players in particular, run out to the heat of the crowd. The little things that he does around the training ground, setting fires around the training ground, booming out the music, getting the photographers to do team talk. All these things that he does, which he brings to his management day in, day out, does get criticised. Like you say, hundreds of thousands, we don't know the numbers yet, maybe 500,000, maybe 1 million. It's certainly looking very shouted at him. Probably shouldn't really have shouted at him, should be not very professional, but he saw us and
he shouted.
Yeah, gave the fist pump like you say, and he was really, really happy. And I was wondering, is that him? Does he really feel that way? Here we go. We can see that shot now. This is where they first emerged from the stadium. That's him reacting to me and you. And that was me. That's job done. I'm happy. Thumbs up, fist pump, wave. We got 3 or 4 different gestures there. That's Mikel Arteta. That sums up Mikel Arteta. And I was wondering whether or not he was in that mood because he really felt that way. Premier League champions after all, but a Champions League disappointment not long ago. Or whether he was doing it for the sake of the fans, but mainly for the sake of the players. Look, lads, I'm happy. We can all be happy. We've had an incredible success. And I think it's a mixture maybe of all of those things.
So when you look at that footy, he couldn't take his eyes off us, Gary. It's a mixture of those things, definitely. Look, he's a manager, a person who has an increased level of attention to detail. Every single thing has purpose and meaning to it. Like he uses music, he says, quite a lot in the changing room, like the rubbing the hands together, starting the fire. Remember, You'll Never Walk Alone being played out at the training ground because Arsenal struggled so much at Anfield over the years, and he got mocked for all these things, but I don't think anybody can mock him or laugh at him now because the process has worked. And he's celebrating on this parade right now with hundreds of thousands of Arsenal fans.
But I think it's also fair to say that there's no way that every single person on that street right now, and there are so many of them, and they're all enjoying the occasion, but there's no way there weren't among those a lot of dissenters days, weeks, months, years ago. It's been a time, hasn't it, for Mikel Arteta, where there's been all kinds of people questioning what he does, questioning the way Arsenal play, questioning whether or not he can get the team over the line. Well, he's done it now, and now everyone is on side. And he talks about the way he's changed mentality around the club, at the training ground, at the stadium, but he's changed the mentality as far as the fans are concerned as well, I think.
Yeah, he's been able to bring the fans together after certain years here at the Emirates Stadium where it felt like Arsenal had a very divided fan base. We remember back towards the end of Arsene Wenger's era, the Wenger out, are you Wenger in? And it was causing problems. It was creating a poor atmosphere, quite a toxic atmosphere inside the Emirates Stadium. But Mikel Arteta has transformed this club into almost a super club. It's almost like a sleeping giant for 22 years. They're now well and truly alive. There's Martin Ødegaard, the captain of the team, who's had his difficulties this season, had plenty of injury issues, had a brilliant campaign 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago, those 2 seasons in particular really stand out. Started to maybe drop off a little bit, and then Mikel Arteta, as ruthless as he is, brought in competition, the likes of Eberechi Eze. We saw Mikel Merino playing in that role, putting a bit of pressure on Martin Ødegaard. But again, you say questions about Mikel Arteta. There's been questions about Martin Odegaard being the captain of the side. Should it be Declan Rice? Should it be Gabriel or even David Raya? But I think he's stuck to his guns with Martin Odegaard, and once again, he's been proved that was the right decision because he's brought home the Premier League trophy.
But on a day like today, if we reflect back to what Mikel Arteta said after the match last night about quick changes, brave changes, and we know he can be ruthless, can you think the unthinkable about the captain of the club? Maybe not being at the club next season?
I think knowing Mikel Arteta and seeing what he's done previously with the likes of David Raya coming in when Aaron Ramsdale was performing so well, he can be ruthless and we could do it. But we're going to go to the bus right now and you can hear from one of Arsenal's heroes, Gabriel Martinelli.
The first time me and you, I did an interview with you. That time your English wasn't that good, but it's perfect now, I ain't gonna lie to you. But you've been here a very, very long time. It must be so emotional and so great to see us bring the trophy, especially for the supporters.
Yeah, I mean, there's no words to describe this moment. This is for the fans, for the staff, for everyone, for the players. We've been trying to give our best on the pitch for us and for them as well. And being here today, it's amazing. We just need to enjoy.
Brilliant. Last thing, of course, you have been here a long time. Who was the first person that came to your head when you secured the Premier League title? Who's the first person that you got emotion be like, I wish they were here to celebrate this with me?
You mean a player?
Player, family member, anyone?
I mean, of course, my fiance and my parents for sure, but they were at the game as well. So it was really good.
Brilliant. Listen, I'm gonna let you get back to the celebrations. Enjoy. I might enjoy.
Gabriel Martinelli there from day one under Mikel Arteta. There he could be heard just about enjoying the celebrations on top of that bus. We've been speaking there about these changes which Mikel Arteta will already be thinking about. We touched on Martin Odegaard. He will have started work already, probably even before the Champions League final, even before the final game of the Premier League season or next season. Again, the name Gabriel Martinelli will be coming up when we talk about whether players will be here next season or not.
Yeah, will do. Look, he's actually had a very good campaign in the Champions League. Scored 6 times in the Champions League this season. Had a remarkable start. I think he scored in the first 3 games, or even 4 games, if memory serves me right. Struggled a bit in the league, then has certainly lost his place on that left-hand side. Leandro Trossard been preferred for certainly the back end of the season when it's got to crunch time in the league. And Mikel Arteta has been honest about how you've got to transform your club and how you've got to transform your players, and sometimes you've got to sell your players, and we've probably seen it more than ever before in the Premier League that big Premier League clubs are still selling big Premier League stars. But this is Mikel Arteta
there
right
he is.
now.
Well, he's not thinking much about the future right now on that picture, is he?
Yeah, he's not thinking about whether Gabriel Martinelli is staying or going, or how much value he has if they do so. He's just embracing every moment of this. I mean, he was so happy when we saw him for the first time here. Declan Rice, hands on the trophy. He's always enjoying
It's not
himself.
over. It's not over.
And next to him, Victor Gyökeres as well. Arsenal needed that striker. There was all this talk. They need a striker. That's what will get them over the line. And despite many people possibly having reservations about his performances this year, he's still scored plenty of goals. Some crucial goals, stood up to be counted, took a penalty last night and scored. And actually, look what's happened. Arsenal signed a number 9 and they've won a major trophy.
And when you see scenes like this, there's no doubt, is there, that this means as much to the players as it means to the fans, that you can't pretend scenes like that, smiles like that.
No, you can't. And we're going to go back onto the bus. One of Arsenal's heroes had a wonderful start to the season before an injury. It's Mikel Merino. We're going to hear from him now.
Been an incredible ride. One of the moments that I enjoy the most, that header against Newcastle, yeah. obviously had problems. John, you got this. I said, John, here we go. You came back against Palace. It was a long road, but to be here, out here with the supporters celebrating the Premier League, you must be so proud.
Yeah, magical. I'm very, very proud. I'm very happy to be back with the team, to be celebrating this title with all the fans. I think it was a really hard season with ups and downs, and it's only but deserved to be here enjoying with all our fan base.
Of course, you made your long-awaited return at Palace, and then to lift the Premier League title, it's getting crazy. Oh man, there's so much supporters going around. To make your long-awaited return, you must have enjoyed it even more that we got to lift the trophy there as well.
Yeah, a lot. It was a special day for me coming back after a long injury, feeling like a footballer again, and at the same time being able to lift that trophy, experience well, winning the most important league in the world means, and it's been the perfect season. I can't ask for anything more.
His importance, Gary, I think for Arsenal this season was certainly apparent when he got injured. His ability to play in a variety of positions. Arsenal had to use him as a false nine or a number 9 when they were out strikers, particularly last season, quite a lot too. He could play in the 10, he could play in that central midfield role. And actually, I would say one of the reasons Arsenal struggled a little bit in the springtime was because they couldn't rest players in the middle of the park. Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice played a huge amount of minutes because Mikel Merino was injured. That's Josh Kroenke enjoying himself on the bus. What a moment for him. He's almost stepped up. This has been his project that his dad, Stan Kroenke, has kind of given him. He's learnt from people who used to be at the club, in the board, at the highest possible level, and now he's done a remarkable job, and he's loving it more than ever. And we heard from him recently, Gary, and he said, look, you know, it's always about looking to improve. The minute you stand still, that's when you're going to be defeated. And he said there are continuing ways of looking to build this structure, this team better. The Emirates Stadium, they're looking at how to expand it, how to bring it into this new area of stadia that we're seeing around the world right now.
And you go to the Emirates a lot, you go to the training ground a lot, and it is true that when you go there as a journalist and you look at just the setup and the vibe of the training ground and the togetherness and just how well it's run and just how well everybody is getting on. And that is something I think that was missing a little bit towards the end of Arsene Wenger's days. Nothing against Arsene Wenger, still obviously one of the best elite managers ever, but it's come back now. Mikel Arteta's built on that. He's built an amazing club, and the togetherness, you could see it. Of course they're together. They won the Premier League, but it's, look, how often do you get an owner or an owner's son behaving like that on an open-top bus?
I think they're just amazed by the scenes we're seeing here, Gary. We knew it would be huge numbers hitting the streets today. Perhaps we weren't sure how many due to the disappointment of last night, but the fans have come out, and despite maybe a slower, sombre start to the morning, by the time the players were ready for the parade, they were ready, waiting, and full of noise. There's Eberechi Eze just soaking it up.
So he's forgotten all. He'll have a few nightmares about last night, but at the moment it's all forgotten. It's all about the role that he played after his arrival in helping this team finally win the Premier League trophy.
Do you say like he might have sleepless nights? I'm not sure he will, Gary. He's not that character. He really just takes everything on the chin. He's quite light-hearted. He's very calm. He speaks about everyone has a journey. He's very spiritual. Talks about God a lot and how God's guiding him and guiding his journey, his career to where he is now, and he runs along with that. And
he will see it actually as it was meant to be. It is all part of a bigger plan.
God's plan, and that's what he says, and that's what he truly believes in. And actually, there's a reason why he's been incorporated into this leadership group within the Arsenal structure. The players do listen to him because he's got this laid-back demeanour where a defeat for many will mean devastation. That's not how Eberechi Eze treats it, and he's come up with some crucial moments for Arsenal.
Of course.
None more so than the North London derby, hat-trick at the Emirates, the goals against Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium too. But look, these are the live scenes. Just
still
joyous.
Going, an hour 10 into it, and they're still going.
Yeah, joyous scenes across North London as the Arsenal parade for winning the Premier League trophy continues.
over 20 years for you guys to bring the title back here, and we finally done it. Captain, how does it feel?
It feels amazing, man. It's been a while. We've been working hard for this, and yeah, to enjoy it with our people here is amazing, man.
What was the feeling of picking it up for the first time at Selhurst Park, lifting it to the supporters? It must have been like a dream come true.
Yeah, let's hear from Kai.
Yeah, how did you feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing to be here.
It's making my job easy. I don't even have to hold the mic. I said, you're making my job easy. I don't even have to hold the mic.
Guys, let's just enjoy the moment now and be proud of ourselves. We waited a long time, and I think. Oh, Silver!
Love that. Last thing, of course, we won the title, but was there anyone that you wish that was there with you to, celebrate with you that couldn't have been there?
Like anyone?
Anyone.
Zinchenko.
Yes, I saw Big Gabby. He said, I wish you was there. Guys, thank you so much for chatting to me. Get back to the party. Enjoy it. Awesome. Come on. In a bit, guys. Take care. Oh, man. Right. So, let's see if we can grab someone else. Ben, you want to have a look? Oh, let's do something else over here. All right, let's see if we can get someone else. David, spoke to David. Let's speak to David. David, I'm live on Live from M5. I want to have a quick chat with you. I'm so sorry. Firstly, I have to say that you being in the sticks just leaves reassurance in me. I've spoke to Tech, I've spoke to the defense, and they said, if you in goal, they know they're not going to have any problems. How do you feel that they have that trust in you?
It's the opposite way around as well, I trust every single player, and they make my life much easier. But of course, I try to be there for the team as always, and I think we did this season. Throughout the whole campaign, we have defended very, very, very well, and that helped us to achieve what we have achieved.
I know you're being quite light, so you've done back-to-back Golden Gloves. What an achievement that is. Did you think, that was possible for someone like yourself?
No, not really. Something that never crossed my mind, but as soon as you get the first one, thinking, it's just maybe I won off. But then when you get the second one, you think, okay, let's go for the third one. I think it's not just me, it's the whole team. It's crazy not to think that we won the Golden Glove 3 times in a row, and hopefully we can go for the fourth one.
What I love is I saw a message from your mum saying that everybody sees, the man that is the goalkeeper, but I saw a little boy that had a dream and he went for it. Those must have been great words from your mum to yourself.
To read down the papers from my mum is incredible, She says I'm the brave one, but I think her and my dad were the brave one to leave their son, 16 years old, going to another country, to another culture, no English, to pursue a dream. So the brave ones were there, and I have to thank them, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Mr. David, thank you so much for chatting to me. Enjoy this! Yes, enjoy it! Thank you so much for chatting to me. Right, we're going to have a chat with the big man, but getting a picture first. Let me get out of their way. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. Dick, I will have to chat to you quickly. You said it weren't done.
The thing is,
It's not done.
they pointed and they laughed. They pointed and they laughed.
And what happened?
They're not laughing anymore.
Oh, they're not like
They giggled at me. They giggled.
Oh man, it must be incredible. You've come here quite a while. You've been, let's go hit my burger.
I'm honestly speechless. I've lost my voice.
How incredible has this team been to win the title?
I love this team. I love this manager. Obviously.
Especially this guy.
Put this into us. Like, to see we can joy, like the joy we can give people, it's crazy. But next year we're coming back for more.
Yes, you heard it here first now.
Lock in or get locked out.
No, I'll let you go, bro. Right, that is everyone I can speak to so far. Hopefully, you will come back to me and we can get more vibes, but I'm going to send it back to you guys.
Peace again, ole ole. Say peace again, ole ole. Collaborate and listen. I sit back on my brand new invention. Cause the whole of me tight, and you call like my heart goes, baby, and me. I don't go to the
stream, I'm on the line like a handle. Light up the stage, I'm about to drop like a candle. Tell me, when I play a dope melody, everything less is the best, is a felony. Now if I hate it, you better can't wait. And if you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hood with my DJ results.
So quickly on last night, obviously the manager said last night that it's a chance to kind of take it in and use it for fuel for next year. It was a big game for you personally, starting in centre midfield. Kind of, what are your reflections on last night?
First of all, so proud of the boys. First of all, proud to the organisation to helping us get here, because it hasn't been an easy season, but obviously we've come to the end of the season and we're champions of England. It's disappointing because, you know, when you're so close to a dream, a goal, and you feel slightly short, but it just, you know, as Mikel said, it's added fuel to the fire, so we'll use that for us.
Talking of dreams and goals, this must be a dream come true being here. We've all seen the picture of you with your rucksack on your back as a little kid, an Arsenal fan. What does this all mean to you?
It means everything. Just to share this moment with our people, it's incredible, because it's a chance to pay them back for all the sacrifices they've you know, helped us through, and just sharing this moment together will be special.
And sharing this moment with your family as well, that must be special. They've helped you through the academy, your whole journey.
Yeah, definitely going to see my family here as well. It's going to be emotional, so I'm so excited.
Talking of celebrations, we saw the bottlers are now holding the bottle celebration. We loved it, and like kind of lifting the trophy at Selhurst Park. How was kind of that Tuesday night and then Selhurst Park?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. The last 2 weeks have been incredible. So yeah, just sharing those moments with the team, the people that you love dearly, that you go to war with. It's amazing.
Yeah, and kind of you're one of many brilliant young players in this squad. What does the future look like?
For me, it's bright. I feel like it's a start of a new era, and I feel like we're ready to go and achieve our dreams.
And a word on Mikel, kind of what does it mean seeing him do this for the team, and kind of has he any words for you over the last week or so?
Yeah, he's been so supportive of me over my whole journey, so I'm just so grateful for him, and everything I can repay him in the trust he's given me. I'm so grateful.
You can hear the fans ready to get on that bus. Finally, just a message for these fans. What would you say?
Thank you, and we're not done.
Loud scenes, and here's some that we've seen so far this afternoon, James.
Yeah, it's unbelievable scenes across North London. Hundreds of thousands of fans lining the streets. The red smoke, the noise, the cheering, the players there, the Premier League trophy, it is there behind the smoke. Mikel Arteta's right at the front as well, you can see the Arsenal manager. Big cheers from the fans. All of us celebrate. Gabriel at the front right as well. William Saliba there. Declan Rice, look at him on the left-hand side. He's loving it. Miles Lewis-Skelly, Bukayo Saka there, enjoying themselves. And we heard from Miles Lewis-Skelly, what a wonderful interview that is, and what a wonderful end to the season he's had. There were some wonderful scenes with him and his family, his mum and his grandma dancing after Arsenal made it through to the final of the Champions League. And he's had a tough season, no doubt about it, but he showed the steel that he's got inside him. He said that Mikel Arteta showed him tough love at times and left him out of the side, sometimes out of the squad. He developed back to a central midfield player, which he was used to playing. And he's been a remarkable addition to the side at the end. That was David Raya there. What a season he's had, Gary.
Is he the best goalkeeper in the world right now?
I would like somebody to probably try and prove why he's not, Gary. If you actually look at the season David Raya's had, the amount of crucial saves he's made, arguably could have easily won the Premier League Player of the Year for his performances. One save I'll highlight, Yankuba Minter at the Emirates, came in on his left-hand side. I don't know how David Raya managed to dive and claw it out and away, but time and again he stood up and began, and he's an example of the ruthlessness of Mikel Arteta. If he sees an improvement, if he sees a way of earning 3 or 4 points more by swapping one player out for another player, he will choose to do that, and he did that with David Raya.
So we were looking there, weren't we, at some of the pictures that we've gathered from our teams right across this route. 4 or 5 different cameras, 3 or 4 different reporters, and technically everything's held up, despite all the mobile phones that are switched on, the hundreds of thousands of mobile phones you think would interfere with the signal, but no, we've seen it all, and that was some of the highlights. Now we're back to the live pictures. This is the helicopter picture, which sees the parade still going on, still going along its route, still being seen by fans on both sides of the road. I don't know how many fans have turned out today, but it's got to be near the estimate of between 500,000 and 1 million, surely.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised because I really thought the disappointment of yesterday may affect what we see today in terms of fans. But actually, as the morning went on earlier on, the fans just grew in spirit, the noise got louder, and they started to remember this is about celebrating the achievement of winning this Premier League trophy. They've had so long without that trophy, a side that was used to winning and competing for the
fans. They've been watching the parades behind the barriers or on the balconies or from the window. The fan that I've got next to me is actually an illustrator. She has been hiding in one of the windows at the top, watching the parade unfold, and has created something very special. Geraldine, it's lovely to have you. You're a live events illustrator. You go by Gertie. You're about to reveal what you've been doing, because you've been quite busy over the last few hours, haven't you?
Yeah. For the last 4 hours, I've been up in the Victoria Tavern just drawing with all the fans. They've been heckling, pushing, but I love it because it's what I do. I go in large crowds and I draw, so I think being here and seeing this all, it's like you can't get artwork like this, so it's really a memory.
Well, I can imagine from that window you had a lovely view of everybody. And tell me about the love for Arsenal. I can see you've got your shirt on there. What does today mean to you?
Oh, it means everything. I've been a supporter since Invincibles. My love has always been for Bergkamp. He's like my favourite player, and this is what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I'm so happy I'm here. I can't believe 22 years it's been going, and we finally got the league title, so I'm overjoyed.
Well, Geraldine, would you mind sharing what you've created? I also think the crowd behind you might want to see it as well, so let's have a look and talk us through some of those moments on there. Oh wow, it's amazing.
From everything from people standing on the traffic lights over here, to the flags, to the bus coming through, and even the press room that we're standing in right now, I've got them all there. So yeah, I've drawn all of it. Shall I show them? Yeah.
And that is the fans' reaction to Geraldine's drawing. I want to know how long it actually took her to do, because the detail that she's gone to on that picture, she's even done where we are in the media pen as well. I want to see if I actually feature on that. And how long did it take you to do that?
About 4 hours for this one, but sometimes 1 hour if it's like I'm drawing like an artist or a performer. I've drawn like boiler rooms, warehouse projects. I did Youngblood a couple of months ago, and that was incredible. So anything that's a live event, around 3 hours.
You've captured the electricity, but also the chaos of what the atmosphere has been like today. If fans want to get a memento, you actually sell these, don't you?
Yeah, I sell them on my website. Sometimes if it's like a personal project, I'll sell it personally. People hire me to like come and like draw, and then they might get the artwork. So it depends what people want to do with it, but usually I sell it on my website. This one will be going up.
Now the drawing's done, what's the plan, Geraldine? How are you celebrating the rest of the weekend?
We're going straight to Filo. It's a Brazilian restaurant at the end. I've actually spoke to the owner because I came 2 days ago and asked everyone on this road if I could pitch up and draw. And the Brazilian woman, I think her name's Ada, she's on the corner. She is having a World Cup ceremony on the 13th, so I'm coming back to draw that as well. And so we're going to be drinking tequila and having a good time.
Well, I'll let you get to that tequila. Enjoy. Thank you for sharing as well. Well, Brazilian restaurants, I think a lot of fans will be continuing to party. You'll be able to see behind me, the party's still in full swing here in North London.
Yeah, this parade certainly drawing the crowds, James, and it's still not over yet.
It's not over. Fireworks just went off above us there. We've got fans near us as well, because we are expecting the buses to make their way actually back to the Emirates Stadium. And maybe, Gary, you'll get another wave from Mikel Arteta along the way too. Imagine 2 in a day.
Oh, a wave of emotion. It certainly has been that, hasn't it? Look, these are the aerial shots. We've followed this bus really all the way round, haven't we? The entire 9-kilometre route around the Emirates Stadium, and never a moment where there haven't been fans just lining the entire route. It is actually an amazing tonic for those players on there that must have woken up this morning thinking, I really don't want to go through this. What have I got to celebrate? I've just lost a massive game. But now they're remembering just how important this trophy is to the club and to the fans.
I think when they arrived at the Emirates Stadium, around about 11, 12 o'clock, probably about 12 o'clock, wasn't it, that the coaches arrived, taking the players into the Emirates Stadium. They would have gone through the closed streets. There were so many fans already out on the streets from early this morning, fans who were tenting overnight, camping, making sure they got their most important viewing point. And they would have seen, hold on a minute, I think this could be quite special today. And I'm not sure they would have expected this though, Gary. I mean, there are hundreds of thousands, perhaps 1 million Arsenal fans on the streets of North London right now, celebrating the achievements of a special group that has grown together. They had a lot of transformation in the summer as well, with new sports director Andrea Berta being very active in the transfer window. Mikel Arteta wanting competition for all places across his team to strengthen his squad because of how he felt they came up short the season before, and it's propelled them to the Premier League title.
I think there's a sense of relief as well among the fans because of what happened at the Etihad at the end of April, but then that magnificent May, just that faultless really run of results, run of wins that brought home the title. Back in amongst the fans, I think, now though, James.
Yeah, let's head to Lewis Mason. He's been enjoying himself. He's been a conductor of all the Arsenal songs down there, Lewis. What have you got for us now?
No more singing, James. The voice is going, and my repertoire has extended quite rapidly today, though. It's been brilliant. It's been absolutely great. The noise here has been phenomenal all day, and actually the fans are still milling. They're still heading down this side of the road where the bus went ages ago, but streams of fans followed the bus onto the next leg of its journey, and so many happy, smiley faces. That's been the amazing thing. And speaking to some of the fans after the bus went, they were just absolutely buzzing to get their eyes on that Premier League trophy.
It was incredible. It was so shiny, and for the first time in 22 years, I'm 12 years old, so I wasn't even born. So it's really nice to achieve this.
It was amazing. So I flew in from Washington, D.C. for this, and this is the best decision I've made.
Biggest club in England. Can't you see it? Shut down London again. Come on, man. This is what it's about, right?
Mikel Arteta and this Arsenal team, what are they going to do next? What do you think next season's going to look like?
Destiny! Win the Champions League! Win the Premier League! Win everything at the Arsenal!
It's fair to say they were very, very, very happy and also feeling very confident going forward for whatever Arsenal's future holds. As for today, it's been an absolutely brilliant celebration here at Finsbury Park, and those images, those memories will live long in the minds of these Arsenal fans. Absolutely sensational stuff. Gents, back to you at the Emirates.
Lewis, I think if Mikel Arteta sees that coverage and sees that young fan, he might invite him into the changing room to do a pre-match talk, such as the uniqueness of the ideas that Mikel Arteta has. OK, coming up after the break, we're going to be hearing from Declan Rice and Arsenal captain Martin Ødegaard.